Good morning. Guess what day it is? It's June 11th. There are a couple of things going on today. It's National Making Life Beautiful Day, and it's Corn on the Cob Day. So I read an article by Marcel Bruins about corn, and I want to tell you some of the things that were in the article. It says that maize originally was grown for the first time in Mexico, according to the article, more than 9,000 years ago, where it was domesticated by the local people. They selectively cultivated a wild grass, and this selection and domestication process led to the modern day crop called maize or corn. Color is one of the most fun facts about maize. Although we're used to the golden yellow corn, the full range of shades corn comes in is enough to create a rainbow. There's red, blue, purple, black, brown, pink, and others. One of the most amazing varieties is called calico or glass gem corn, and it looks like a multicolored gem with kernels that are red, blue, yellow, brown, and other colors. Don't think that all the facts about corn revolve around food, though. While corn has given us plenty of delicious moments filled with favorites like corn flakes and popcorn or tacos, this plant and its kernels are part of other everyday products, from cosmetics to glue to fabric, crayons, fuel, paint, laundry detergent, plastics, antibiotics, and even fireworks. According to some statistics in 2022, the U.S. is the largest maize producer, followed by China and Brazil, and then other countries in the top 10 are Argentina, the EU, India, Mexico, Ukraine, Indonesia, and South Africa. Maize plays a key role in food security worldwide. Together with rice and wheat, corn makes up almost 2/3 of the total food energy eaten by the entire world. The English word corn comes from the German and Old Norse word korn, meaning grain. That reminds me of the dream that Pharaoh had in the Bible. The dream was used by God to promote Joseph to second in command in Egypt, where he was in a position to save all his family during a severe drought. The dream Pharaoh had was in two parts. Listen to this in Genesis 41, 1 through 7. It says, "Then it came to pass at the end of 2 full years that Pharaoh had a dream, and behold, he stood by the river. Suddenly there came up out of the river 7 cows, fine looking and fat, and they fed in the meadow. Then behold, 7 other cows came up after them out of the river, ugly and gaunt, and stood by the other cows on the bank of the river. And the ugly and gaunt cows ate up the 7 fine looking and fat cows. So Pharaoh awoke. He slept and dreamed a second time, and suddenly 7 heads of grain came up on one stalk, plump and good. Then behold, 7 thin heads, blighted by the east wind, sprang up after them, and the 7 thin heads devoured the 7 plump and full heads. So Pharaoh awoke, and indeed it was a dream." Joseph, with the help of God, interpreted the dreams. There was coming 7 years of plenty, then 7 years of famine. Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of storing up food during the plenty to save for the drought. In our lives, we should be careful during times of plenty. Even then, we should seek to grow in God and store up His Word in our hearts, because all of us will experience times of drought. So if you're in a time of plenty, don't waste it.